Hi, Nancy. Welcome. We just give a few minutes for everybody to start pouring in as they like to just come exactly on the hour, which is fine with me. It gives me a little bit more time to connect, so that's great. Hi, Lorraine. Welcome. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Karen. Hey, Karen Berry. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Helen. Welcome, everybody, to Tuesday night's Trance Evidential. Hi, Dana Clay. Uh, as you all know, this is not about focusing on you. No offense. I like to just focus on spirit, feel their beautiful, energetic connection, their love, connect to them. Hi, Angie. Good to see you, Angie. How you been? Hi, Andrea. Welcome. We just kind of feel the love, people. Let's feel the love of spirit. I connect with that beautiful love. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Welcome, Canada. And we just kind of go with what we receive. As you're gonna notice, I like to get comfortable and connect the spirit, but then I have to come up and read your text. It's so small, and I can't make it larger. So we connect with spirit. I feel them. I blend with them. I tell you what I'm receiving. You guys just type in the chat if you could take it and what you could take, so I understand. Until the connection is there, then I get this beautiful electric vibe happening that I know it's you, and then I connect even further with spirit, and then they speak through me to you with the message. Hi, Christine, welcome. So as I was just getting into my space here, I saw the scene of The Wizard of Oz, the black and white movie back then, and Uncle Henry and Aunt Emma. I saw these older people. I saw this field. It's maybe a farm, maybe an outdoors, whatever. I'm sensing these would be your grandparents. Again, you don't need to go with the name Henry and Emma, but they look very much like Uncle Henry and Aunt Emma in The Wizard of Oz. Those kind of people, maybe very plain, subtle, not, rich, not flashy, just really good people. Michelle, you're sweet. My favorite of all time. All-time show. Yes. Hey, Rebecca. You're funny, Michelle. So now the grandmother's the one that's here to speak, but they both come in together to give you a reminder. Now this grandmother is very, very sweet. She speak like, my sweet child or my dear girl or my little one or whatever. She has a very soothing voice to her. She always knew when you wanted a hug. And she's coming in now because you need a hug. You're looking for a hug. You need a little bit of support, a little comfort, a little love. You're a little bit uneasy and shaky, not on 2 feet. Hi, June. Hi, Karen. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, I love that movie too. It was great. I actually prefer the black and white version. I think they made it color as we got older, but it's all good. So can anybody understand grandparents that probably lived in the countryside or a very quiet area, very plain, humble beginnings, humble people, weren't flashy, very loving, can resonate with this information. Wonderful, Nancy. Thank you very much. Can you understand? I can take that too, Dana. Wonderful. Can either of you understand Henry and Emma as names, or they're just hi Dawn, they just showing me the Wizard of Oz? Countryside, again, Rebecca Willen. So we have 3 people. Okay, wonderful. Let's try to get a little bit more specifics to narrow it down, if it's meant to be narrowed down. Sometimes I don't really worry about that, guys. Hey, Jenny, chickens on a farm. Great, fantastic. Henry, we're going to take Henry. Wonderful. I don't really worry about bringing it to one sitter because sometimes, the overlapping spirit energies and it could be more than one and they just want to get the message across. Okay, there's a scene that's playing now. All right, you were running around on their property, playing with some animal, maybe a dog. I don't know. I don't see the animal. I see you kind of engage with somebody. You're a little thing, and as you're running, you fell and hit yourself on a rock, First, I see the knee. Then I see like a little bit of a gash. Some kind of fall. It wasn't really bad, but there was some blood, and you were really crying and freaking out and screaming. Ah! Then the grandfather was tending to you with the ice and everything, and the grandmother was just grabbing us, and they got this. And again, she was just very, very loving and soothing, humming, calming you down, making you laugh, and just hugging you. And she was very, very tender, very, very tender. And this is the tenderness she's bringing back in again. So you might not remember that actual mishap because you're young, but it's more about remembering that you always felt safe there, and no matter what happened, you know grandma was going to take care of it. Okay, Rebecca, thank you. And what's happening now in your life, chased by a chicken until he laughed until I fell. There you go, Dana. It's funny. I thought it was I saw a chicken. I did see a chicken. That's very funny, Dana. But somebody else wrote about a chicken on the farm. So I questioned if that's because I read it and it was my mind thinking chicken. Okay, it was chicken. It was chicken. I knew it was chicken. I knew it was chicken. All right, and 5. Yeah, around that age. Absolutely. I can totally see that. Absolutely. Okay, I think I'm with Dana here, Rebecca. But please hang on and listen to the message. It might still relate to you. And who else was it? Jenny, can you understand that? You have the chickens over there too. Okay, Jenny. So can you understand? Or Nancy and Jenny, can either of you understand this fall? This fall. The chicken was definitely in the picture. So some kind of a trip up when you were young, probably on 5 or 6 or 4, whatever the case is. Can the other two take that? Hey, Bhavna, good to see you. Can either, well, I don't really see you, but good to see you here. I should rephrase that. Hey, Lisa. Can Jenny, no fall. Okay, Jenny, thank you very much. Please listen to the message anyway. Not the names, Nancy. Okay, fine. Okay, no problem. Names aren't important. Nancy, okay, not for me. Okay, fantastic, guys. Thank you. Then I'm gonna go with Dana. But please still listen to the message here because most likely you could understand some of it. Okay. All right. First of all, grandfather is still laughing. He's got this distinct laugh. It carries, it lingers, like it'll linger. So he's laughing at your worries, and grandma is not finding it funny because she could feel your pain, Dana. Okay, so this is where you really want a hug. That's basically what it comes down to. You just want somebody to hug you and hold you, and you could release all this built up tension. You're looking for that. Yeah, very excellent, Dana. I could hear the laugh. Yeah, I like him. He's very cool. I like him. So I hear his laughter. It's like, but I know why he's laughing. He's laughing not at you, but he's laughing at the sense that you're letting the world consume you. But she's more. She would never laugh. I mean, I just feel that she would never laugh. She doesn't even think it's funny that he's laughing. She just kind of feels your pain and your sense of loneliness. So she's coming through now. Oh, oh, my precious girl. My sweet, innocent girl. Life has its challenges, and it can be perceived as difficult. For each time You think you're on your road. There are always changes. This is the cycle of life that keeps turning round. And no matter how old you get, no matter how big of a girl you become, you realize you miss a loving and safe hug. Where no words are needed to be spoken, the hug says it all. You feel safe, you feel encouraged, you feel seen. My dear girl, I'm always hugging you. I'm always guiding through love, through comfort, through stability. This inner sense that all will be fine are my whispers. You sense me now. You can even hear me whispering in your ear. Nothing changes, my dear girl. We're always connected. You don't require anyone's hug but your own. You know what that means. Even though I've never stopped hugging you, loving for you, caring for you. You don't need anybody. Love yourself. Be proud of yourself. Difficult choices are courageous. Following your light does not always offer immediate results, but you could sense it in your heart that it's the right thing to do. Always follow the light of the heart. This is your true north, my dear girl, your compass. This is how we can navigate you. Feel my hug now. My gentle love. If you feel it now, you will always sense it near. I'm proud of you. And I love you endlessly. Oh, Donnie's coming through too. Mm. It's that powerful mind of yours. Always analyzing, always perceiving there's a better answer. Perhaps another road, another solution. You question, have I exhausted every possibility? But why? Be content with the first thought, your instinct. That speaks loudest of all. You know this. You've been told this. You've said it to others. And yet, when it comes to you, it becomes distorted. It's wonderful to possess a powerful mind, but it is also a double-edged sword. It could be dangerous in the sense that it clouds your vision, it confuses you. There is no perfect solution, no perfect path. and indeed no perfect answer. Perfection is that inner knowing. Perfection is you. Listen to it from time to time. Do not be so consumed with your outer world and forget to listen to your inner self. It's never as bad as you think it is, my dear. Follow your instinct. Accept the first thought. It may not be the one you wish to hear, but it is the truth for you to follow. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Oh, I'm happy, Dana. I'm happy. That's great. I'm happy that you came in. Ooh, I feel that electric little surge I was telling you guys about. Ooh, it feels good. Ah, I love him. I love spirit. It's so cleansing and beautiful. Hi, everybody who came in late. Oh my God, that was my grandpa to the T. You think Noah came in? Who knows? Noah's always around, so maybe he might have popped in a little word in. I have no clue. I just let the energy come through. All right, kids, let's go for the next one. There's so many here, my goodness. It's like they're all just hovering around. Energy's everywhere. So many different strands of energy, and just one's going to just come in. This is why I wait for my spirit team to just direct the next one. And even though I'm aware of all of them right now, it's just beautiful. It's like a starlit sky. It's immense. The light, the beauty, the power. It's now just one is landing in. Okay, we have a sister here and a father here. Now I'm not certain yet if they're together, but there's definitely two. The sister I'm sensing was young. Her energy has this childlike quality to it. Not mischievous, just fun, in awe, open. The father's energy is more protective, silent, observant, steady. Jennifer. I heard the name Jennifer. I'm not certain who it's with yet. This is weird. Blaze, a name Blaze, or a word Blaze, or Blaze. Could be off on that, but that's what I'm getting so far. Yes, Melissa, spirit tingles are definitely the best. Kelly, wonderful. Kelly, your dad is 45 and he lost him. Can you understand the name Blaze and Jennifer by any chance? Hey, Denise. The spirit was 24. Hi, Sharon. Okay. Oh, we had a dog called Blaze. Nice. Okay, moderator. Blaze. Fascinating. I thought it was a weird name, but there you go. A dog. Okay, wonderful. Can you understand a father in spirit and a sister in spirit? Or is dog the Blaze with a father and this is not your sister? Have two different entities. What can you take with that with the name Blaze? And anybody can understand the name Jennifer. I have a sister and father in spirit. Okay, Melissa, wonderful. So a few of you have a sister and father in spirit. Wonderful. Blaze, we got as the dog's name. Fantastic. Who can understand the name Jennifer? Either related to the sister or the father or you in this world that can connect to either a sister or a father in spirit. Father's still here. Oh, so you just have the dog. Okay, gotcha. Maybe the dog is coming through too. All right. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to the name Jennifer because it came back twice. Blaze with my sister's dog. Oh, wonderful, Sharon. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and you have a sister in spirit, you said, correct, Sharon? Can you understand the name Jennifer, Sharon? It doesn't have to be your sister's name or even in the deceased, maybe somebody here. Spirit loved ones, I am open. Sharon, can you understand the name Blaze? Sorry, Jennifer? Okay, Jenny, next time. Thank you for coming. Now, interesting. Sharon, you said your sister was 24, not that name. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You said she's 24 when she passed, but I'm sensing younger. So if she's bringing in the dog's name Blaze and she's present, she's showing me a younger girl. Would you have a daughter or a niece or a granddaughter that's younger in the living now? And that's why she keeps bringing me this visual of a young person. Someone my sister knew. Okay, Shaman, that's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about Jennifer. Put that on the side for now. And can you understand your father, the personality that I mentioned before, protector, the silent type, the observer? Can you understand that as your father's personality, that young? Sue Ross, okay. Jen, not Jen, okay, Sue Ross, wonderful. Sue, can you understand the name Blaze? Granddaughter, she's 6. Perfect, Sharon. That's where we're going with this. Sue, I think I'm with Sharon because I saw a little girl, and that's the granddaughter. Okay, bingo, that works. That works. Perfect. Now, the final thing, Sharon, can you understand the description of your father's personality? Protector, silent, observer. Thank you, Sue. Thank you very much. Please listen on the message. Whoever can get some of this, but then the rest of it didn't connect, just listen to the messages, please, because I'm sure you could relate to that. Hey, Karen. So Sharon. So yes, my dad was protected. Fantastic. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, I'm definitely with you. Thank you very much. Now we understand all of this. So now the granddaughter. We're coming back to the 6-year-old granddaughter because now your sister. Okay, so this is what's happening here. Your father's essence is like protecting this exchange. Okay, it's like he's building this wall, let's say, between the conversation between you and your sister through me. So I feel his protective shield. Now, why he's bringing this shield to my view is to let you know that this protective shield is always around you. He's always protecting you. He's always guiding you still. Even if you don't sense him, he wants you to know. He wants me to assert this so you really truly believe it. He really is always protecting you. Okay, he's always surrounding you in his essence to make sure that you're safe. And you've definitely, Sharon, you understand this, you've definitely had numerous missed calls. Whew, wow, that was close. Or wow, even tripping or caught yourself, or maybe, if you went down the road, you would have had an accident. So there's many moments that you could recall, Sharon, that you just got by. And if you think about it, you're like, wow, that could have been ugly. You felt like somebody was watching over, like a guardian angel. Can you understand that, Sharon? Can you recognize that? Even though I know the answer is yes. There we go. Thank you. That's him. His message to you is simple. That's why he's bringing this protective light. He's always watching you, especially when you're not watching yourself. Okay, so that's really where he's coming with this. All right. Now your sister's got this connection with your granddaughter. Okay, Sharon, you're recognizing that your granddaughter is open. Something happened here. She said something or she saw something that made you stop and notice. For a second, I have three. There you go. Perfect, Sharon. Thank you very much. I knew he was explaining that to me. So that's why they're near, because you didn't have, because he's definitely protecting you. So just know that. That doesn't mean go out and be reckless by any means. Just know that you're safe. Okay. Now, can you understand, Sharon? The focus is now on your granddaughter, the 6-year-old. Can you understand that something had happened, that she said something or she saw something that made the family pause and look, and you actually thought to yourself, is she connecting with the deceased? Is she connecting with spirit? Especially to your sister. Either the granddaughter said something or did something that made you remember your sister, or she said something about your sister. She doesn't know your sister. Can you understand what she's kind of coming here saying, Sharon? Your sister's bringing forth this connection through the granddaughter to take notice of it. Can you understand that? Your granddaughter's open. She either can see or feel or hear, or she's getting visuals. Can you understand this, Sharon? Something recently happened. I mean, recently could be a month or it could be yesterday, but something recently happened that you noticed it. Now, this is what she's saying. You noticed it, but you quickly brushed it off. Can you understand that, Sharon? Like imagination, like, nah, that can't be possible. That's not possible. My granddaughter said to me only tonight that she could see my mom in the sky. There we go. There we go. Perfect, Sharon. Thank you. That's what. Now, Sharon, did you brush it off, nation? Did you pause and question it? Did you ask yourself, is that really possible? Well, my mind wishing she can. This is what she's asking you. And told me be careful on my way home, which I found why. Exactly. So Sharon, this is your sister. Your sister's doing this, okay? Just so you know, this is why she's coming in. Ooh, I got massive goosebumps. Okay, she wants to come in and speak to you now. You're funny, Sharon. Now you're the skeptic, Sharon. Yeah, brushed it off. You're the skeptic. You're the one that's not. You're not open. You are open, but you're brushing it off. You're dismissing it, and this is why she's coming through. Okay, and she's going through your daughter, who's open. She's trying to show you that it's possible if you're open and you're not, or you're afraid to be, which is. Now she had a nickname for you, Sharon, too. I don't think it was Shar, but it was some kind of something she called you, and you didn't really like it. Your TV. It's definitely spirit. It could be your father. Maybe your father's being overprotective. He doesn't want you to watch that show. Maybe it's too violent. All right, let's let her come in now. She has a beautiful energy. She's very stable energy. So I'm sensing she was a stable person when alive. Meaning she could have been wacky, she could have been fun, but she had her shit together. Part of my French. She was stable because she's coming in with the same stable energy. She's actually doing all the work for me, which I appreciate when they do that. Bitch. Maybe that's the nickname. And she's cleaning it up. All right, here we go. Okay, so ask yourself, why does this interest you? Why do you join in hopes that you'll get a message? Why did the hairs on your neck stand when she said she could see Mom? Why do you notice electronic devices going haywire and you question what it is? This intrigue is what you should be focusing on, not dismissing it from the mind. I'm still here. Maybe not in form, but in energy, in presence. You can still feel me. You can sense me. Always. But notice, even as you brush it off, dismiss it, you always show up. Follow that. I've never stopped trying to communicate with you. So many moments. You were so close and you gave up. What are you afraid of? There's no harm. You're not in danger because you're just like me. Energy. We're so connected, energy to energy, that you are so unaware. These aren't magic tricks. It's not a phenomenon. It's love. It's always been about love. We've always been connected and shall remain connected through love. And I continue to make contact with you to help you love yourself. This is what you're struggling with. The same way you struggle to accept that I'm near. But I can't help you find the love in yourself if you don't help me reach you through connection. Be open like she is. Be in awe. Be receptive. And I'll do the rest. I promise you that. Trust me. Help me open your heart by feeling my love and taking my guidance. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear. Bitch. Ooh, that was powerful. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was a nice energy. Told you she was steady. She was steady the whole way through. Ooh. Let me just come back to earth. Ooh. Okay. Wonderful. I'm happy you connected to that, Sharon. That was beautiful. It was beautiful energy. It really was. I really enjoyed that. I just don't know what they say. So I don't, the messages I never recall, but the rest of it I feel, and that's fine with me. I don't have to hear the messages. That's for you guys. I love the feeling. All right, welcome everybody who came late. Thank you very much for joining. Again, this is Trance Evidential. I focus on the energy of spirit. I connect with them, and then I just bring whatever I'm receiving through. And then if you can take it, just type in the chat what you can take. And the more I find, when I find the sitter and the blend is solid, then they speak through me to you. I keep hearing the song "It's Howdy Doody Time" playing in my mind over and over. It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. So I'm feeling that you are younger watching this show. And I see a boy with a cowboy hat. I don't know if Howdy Doody had a cowboy hat. I really don't watch. I never watched it. I knew of it. Maybe I don't know the song. But I see kids. There's kids here. And the Howdy Doody song is playing. And the living room is here with this old black and white TV. And to the left here is the kitchen. And there's mom with her apron. And you guys are singing this song and screaming to the TV, waiting for your name to be called. And she's amused. One of you is not getting your name called, and she's telling you, be patient. They'll call you next week. She's got that even keel to her, okay? Even when you argued, she found time. Hey, Amy, welcome. Thank you. She found time to find the peace. So I don't know if you had a brother. I don't know who the boy is with the cat. Maybe it's the Howdy Doody character. I don't know. But I know you definitely are watching the show and screaming out loud and waiting for your name to be called. Did they call names? Or am I also seeing the Mickey Mouse Club? But now there's two shows going on. I think the Mickey Mouse Club, you're waiting for your name to be called, and Howdy Doody, you're screaming at Howdy Doody, and she's laughing at this. And she's in the kitchen doing something. I don't know, cooking. I don't know what she's doing. She always wore an apron. So this would be mom in spirit who's coming through. Something with an A, Agnes, Angie, and Aggie. I don't know. I hear an A name, one of those names floating around. I don't know who it's for. I don't know if it's the sitter, the mother, somebody connected to them. I don't know. And this is about patience. This is patience. American Howdy Doody. Yeah, I think it. I mean, I know it was in America. I don't know where else Howdy Doody went. Yes, it's an American show. Again, it's not so much about the show. It's more about patience. So maybe she's bringing me the show. I don't know. Maybe something about you're younger and you didn't have the patience, and something here with patience. And that was a recurring theme with her. Always about finding patience. And she didn't say it in a bad way. Didn't Goofy say Howdy Doody? It could be, yeah. Okay, yeah. Goofy had a cowboy hat too, right? I guess. Again, it's not so much the show. I could just see you're in front of a TV set watching one of these shows as a kid, screaming at the TV show. But there is something about your name being called. So maybe in the TV show they would call your name. One apron, have a brother. I'm needing a lot of patience. Oh, Rebecca, wonderful. Okay, excellent. That's great. Rebecca, can you understand these TV shows? You remember watching the Mickey Mouse Club and Howdy Doody? I think Howdy Doody is where you shout it at the TV, and Mickey Mouse Club is where you wait for their name, like, hello, Rebecca, hello, Max, hello, John, that kind of stuff. Bonnie. Your kids watch it with my dad. He said, howdy. This is mom in spirit. Can you understand mom in spirit, Kelly? And Kelly, do you have a brother? Mickey Mouse, yes, but not sure about the other. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But again, why does Howdy Doody? Why was that song playing in my mind? Okay, let's back it up. Can anybody here remember watching the Howdy Doody show as a kid and singing to that song? And also, I think the Mouseketeer Club. Can anybody, so that'll be my American followers here, I guess, or visitors or witnesses or spectators, whatever you want to call yourselves. Can anybody recognize the Howdy Doody show? Because that came first, and I don't want to just cancel it out because then I'm reading your comments. I have to go with spirit. Can anybody remember that Howdy Doody song or the jingle? Or maybe you were watching, you were a kid, and something later on in your life, you heard the song. Hey, it's Howdy Doody, something like that. Something to do with this Howdy Doody jingle. Let's start there. Or maybe your parent, your mother sang it. Okay, Helen, yeah. Or maybe your mother sang it, or Canadian, American, wherever those shows played. Or maybe your father sang it. Maybe somebody knew this song and you might not have been privy to the TV show. This is a person who watched a lot of those TV shows. Always in front of the TV growing up, and all these shows, these classic shows, you watched all of them basically. Now, I'm also sensing the mother's here in the kitchen, but I'm not sensing the presence of a father. So it could be that your father passed before your mother, like 50s, 60s. Correct, Melissa. Yes, exactly. It's an old show, right? So I'm placing this period piece. Again, it might not even be the show. It might just be they're showing me these shows for that 50s, 60s time, or 60s, 70s time. Because I also saw the Musketeer Club. So let's just forget about the TV shows. Let's work with you guys being kids around the 60s or the 70s or the 50s, 60s, 70s, like maybe between the late 50s and the early 70s, around that time, you were kids. And your father had passed before your mother, or the father wasn't. Thank you, moderator. Okay, and your father, hey, my husband and his brother watching TV. Okay, Amy. Okay, good. Could be. And mom is in spirit of two brothers. We had no father, just mom. Okay, that's it. Carol, we got you. Howdy in it. Okay, that's fine. That's great. That works. That works. I saw the apron. I know there's no father here. Perfect. Just mom. Exactly right. She sing a song. Okay, great. And I take it, Carol, you're a kid in that time when those shows were on. Let's say like we wrote 1947 to 1960 or 1955 to 1970. Like you were a child around that time. And also, Carol Ann, can you understand? Your mom was very gentle in explaining how patience is a virtue. Would you understand that? Yes, you were young. Great, Caroline. Thank you. I think I'm with Caroline, guys. And did one of your brothers wear a cowboy hat? I saw that cowboy hat. Unless it's just a kid. All right, great, Carol. That's exactly what I saw. Little kids, perfect, fantastic. And no father is here, and the mother, absolutely, with an apron, fantastic. I think I'm with Caroline, guys. Can you understand that, Caroline? That Even as a child, you were very anxious. You wanted it done now. I want it now. I want results. And your mom would always, in a cute, in a loving, gentle way, she's like, patience, Caroline, patience. Be patient. Just wait. It'll come. It'll come. Just wait. Like that. When your parent passes and are they still around watching what's happening around us? Absolutely they are, Kelly. They never leave. Yes, she was. She always said patience is a virtue. That's it, Caroline. Thank you. It's exactly what she said again now. Now, Caroline, you're not patient. I don't know if you ever got the memo, but right now in your life, you're not patient. I had no patience. There we go, Caroline. Thank you. And right now, especially, because she's coming here for right now, what's happening in your life right now, there's no patience. You're anticipating and you're worrying, and there's expectations, but there's no patience. Can you understand that, Caroline? Okay, that's the cowboy hat, the brother. Perfect. Thank you, Caroline. That's why the cowboy hat. That's exactly right. They never show me anything that's not pertinent to what's going on. That's how we find our sitters, people, by the way. So, Caroline, can you understand why she's coming in? Something is happening with you right now, and there's zero patience. Not even a little bit, but zero. And because of that, it's consuming you. You're getting anxious. You're nervous. You're worried. People around you are saying, just give it some time, it'll work itself out. Just relax. You'll see the light. It'll happen. But you're not listening, and you're very much, I don't want to say anxious so much, more like concerned, and it's taking away a lot of your thoughts, right? You have a conversation with somebody, and you always go back. You always go back at a rodeo hen night and wore my cowboy hat. Yeah, the cowboy hat. Very nice, Caroline. Thank you, Kelly. You're sweet. It's all heartfelt because I just feel I'm just being guided by Spirit's love, and this is the best part of my day. All the time, I still have no patience. Fantastic, Caroline. Wonderful, excellent, excellent, excellent. So, Caroline, we're gonna now zoom in. She wants you to focus on the one thing right now that's consuming your thoughts, making you nervous, and your perception is it can either do well or do harm. So now you have a little bit of anxiety in this. Something is happening in your world right now. This one focal point you want you to focus on. Okay? About patience. And now she wants to come through. Kelly, it's not a gift, guys. We all have the ability. She knows what it is. Exactly, Cal. She does know what it is. Perfect. And I don't have to know, nor do I want to know. She wants you to focus on it now as she's going to speak to you. Okay? Because this is when you focus on it and she speaks to you, it kind of, yeah. Okay, Cal. All right, great. So just focus on what it is that's driving you nuts. So, and she wants you to put, shine her light on it, her love, her wisdom on it. So you focus on that while you listen to her words. She's a real sweet, loving presence. Caroline, patience is a virtue. And you know that. You can't always fix the problems. Sometimes you have to just experience them. You can't change others. Sometimes you just have to accept them. You can't always worry. You'll get sick. Notice these anxiety attacks. It's not healthy, nor is it needed. You've always been in a rush. You've never slowed down. But let me ask you something. What are you rushing to? To the end of this life? Slow down. Enjoy it. Savor it. Appreciate it. Each moment, each experience, each relationship, each fear, each happiness, each love. This is why you experience the human life. Don't rush through it. There's nothing to gain by rushing. You don't have to worry. Notice each circumstance you've worried about. Always became clear, always resolved itself, always settled. Each relationship you've worried about build your character, opened your heart through pain. Everything that occurs is meant to occur. Just relax, slow down, be patient. Notice right now, there is no anxiety. Peace has washed over you as you feel me near. Your heart is full of my love. This is how you should always be. This is what patience and trust in oneself provides. I'm always with you. I know what's in your mind, and I know what's in your heart, as I always have, and I always will. Find the patience and the peace, and trust that is enough. You'll get through to tomorrow, but get through healthy. Get through positive. Get through with love. That's all you have to do. Patience is a virtue. Remember that. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. My charge is not plugged. Oops. I have no anxiety. There you go. You see how that works there, Carol Ann? I'm happy, Caroline. Thank you. Thank you for taking that. That was a lot of fun. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Really beautiful. Oof. 100 miles an hour. You're funny. That's great. That's great. All right, wonderful. Thanks, guys. I don't think I'm gonna have time for another one because I think there's like 6-7 minutes left, and that's not enough. Let me just see if I can get a quick message instead of really blending that deep again. Okay. Okay, there's a male cousin here. I want to say Frank or Francis, or don't get caught up on the name. This is a male cousin. One of you was the funny one. One of you looked forward to the jokes. But you had a nice relationship. You could talk to each other. You felt, C died with C. Kelly, your cousin died C. What is C? You felt you could trust this male cousin. You could tell him anything, and you knew it was going to be a secret, and he trusted you. I'm sensing that he really he confided in you more than anybody. Omar, okay, cool, and that's great. It doesn't mean to be Frank or Francis. My cousin's name was Frank, so maybe they're bringing me my cousin's name, so I know it's a male cousin. That could happen too. That's fine. So Andrew, you could take died accident. Nadia, yep, Nadia. Okay. So let's go now to this relationship between you and this male cousin. You could talk about anything, and you recognize that he wasn't one to really open himself up to anybody but you. Kelly, let me ask you a question. Was that a car accident by any chance? Because now I'm feeling this was a car accident because it's kind of it's overlapping with my cousin's passing. That's what. There you go. Thank you, Kelly. That's why I got my cousin's name, because it was a car accident, and that's exactly what works for you. It was a car accident, male cousin. His name was Barry. That's great. That's exactly it. That's exactly what it was. So that's why I received my cousin's name, and I saw the car accident because that's for you. Perfect. See how they work? They work with your own memories to make it easier because they know we're out of time. How cool is that? All right, Kelly. So you can understand that Barry really confided in you more than anybody, and he wasn't the kind of guy to really confide in people because he didn't really trust a lot of people, and he was very nervous with how they would perceive him. Can you understand that, Kelly? Male cousin spirit passed young, knocked down by car, middle and Francis. Okay, Christine, wonderful. So now I got two of you, very, very similar. It could just be both spirits here overlapping. Can Kelly or Christine understand that he didn't really confide in anybody the way he confided in you, because he was definitely worried how he'd be perceived, and also he didn't really trust people. Yes, as we both messed up with addiction and family. Okay, Kelly, great. So so Kelly or Christine, what's happening here is that he's showing me a mirror now. So he confided in one of you, or confided in you because he trusted you and knew that you would accept him exactly as he was and not judge. But now he's flipping the mirror where you are not trusting and as open because you're afraid people are going to judge you. Can either of you understand that where he's coming here? So you kind of became him, if that makes any sense. Where you used to open up more to people, you definitely opened to him, and because you found that comfort and that consistency, that you're not going to be judged and you can trust him, you continue, but now you slowed up. Yeah, because I messed up. We never mess up, Kelly. That's my human self. We never mess up. It's just part of life. It's all meant to happen, okay? So I had a male cousin very close, but I was quiet, misunderstood by everyone else. Accident, death, Uncle Frank. Oh, Dawn, you got to be kidding me here. There's the name Frank. Oh, goodness. I've relapsed again. Okay, great. Okay, thank you, Kelly. Very close, but was quiet and misunderstood by everyone else. Oh, boy. Okay, so this is one at a time, guys. I'm going to let him come in and bring the message. So Christine, Kelly, and Dawn, just listen, and everybody else could listen. And one of you, or maybe all of you, this message will resonate with. So it was easy to talk to you. You listened. I felt safe. You still have that beautiful quality where you listen to others. They could talk to you. They feel safe. This is your gift. You're compassionate to others. Even if you're busy, you make the time to hear what they have to say. You offer them a space that they can speak freely and feel safe. Even if they can't with others, even if they're quiet, even if they're scared of their own voice, scared of what they have to say, scared of if they'll be heard. But when it comes to you, are you afraid of your voice? Are you always speaking your truth? Are you always speaking? Even if you're not being provided that space of comfort, even if you don't feel safe, even if the person is not listening the way you do. Understand this. You help me find my voice by trusting you. Allow me to help you find your voice by you trusting you. It's a deeper trust. It's really speaking from your heart, from your soul, not filtering it to fit in, not worrying if another one will understand or will listen or provide the safety. How you speak now is an artificial voice, and it's perfect for your world. But even though you realize there's a hidden voice inside, your true voice, you're looking for that safety net, the safe space, the right listener, so you can speak. What if you never find that? You'll always remain silent. Trust that inner voice, the true voice, because that's the voice I'm speaking through as well. It's my turn to offer you the comfort of safety, the love, the support, the acceptance. So if you have me, and I'm encouraging you to speak, do you really need anyone else in your world? Let me hear you speak. As you let me speak. Oh, that was nice. Ooh, that was nice. I like that energy. So, good. You're welcome, Christina. Hope you take the message. Kelly, hope you take the message. And who? And Dawn. Dawn, can you take the message? There we go. Wonderful, guys. Thank you. Ah, that was amazing. I love that. That was fun. Woo, now I'm wired. After I close the computer, guys, I sit here for another 20 minutes just basking in their love. And that's when even more spirit comes through and gives me messages. I'm happy, Kelly. Thank you. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. It's an honor, it's a privilege to be the vessel for spirit. And again, if we didn't get your spirit, your loved ones this week, try again next week. They just come in whenever they come in. Every Tuesday, Kelly, same time, same bat channel. Every Tuesday is Trance Evidential. I thank you very much, you guys, for showing up. And I thank your spirit counterparts. I love them all. And every time they speak through me, it's as if I just create a beautiful bond with them. Like they're my father or my sister or my cousin or my mother. So I appreciate that. Hi, philosophy with Rish. Thank you. So everybody, thank you very much for joining. It's been an honor and privilege, and I hope to see you again next week. Be good to yourselves. Love yourselves. Love spirit. Bye, guys. Thank you.